part 2 in my series on my favorite arpeggio shapes, and we're going to talk about minor seventh this time. How do we build a minor seventh arpeggio? Well, let's take C as our key. We got the 1, the 3, the 5, and the flat 7. Now the arpeggios that I like to use are 2 notes per string, because that's nice and easy to play, just like a pentatonic scale. We arrange this on 2 notes per string, and we have, and that's our core shape. Now we repeat that up the octave. And here's our 3-octave shape with the root starting on the E string. And you should practice that coming down as well. Now if we take a look at the shape starting on the A string, very nice and symmetrical. So let's talk about how we can use this minor seventh arpeggio. So we can play it over a minor seventh chord, of course. We can also play it over the relative major. So for example, for C minor, we go up to the E flat, and we can play it over that. Because a C minor arpeggio is the same as a major sixth from the relative major. So we have those 2 situations we can use it in. We can also play it off of the 5th with either a dominant chord or off the 5th of a minor chord. So for example, if we had a C7, we could play a G minor, and that'll sound great. And we can also play it, for example, from G minor, we could also play it off the 5th, which would be D. A minor arpeggio off of the 5th gives us, 5, flat 7, 9, and 11. So it gives us these nice extensions. Let's look at an example. Honeysuckle Rose. So for this progression, we have G minor, C7, G minor, C7, F6. And this is a simplified version of the progression. A lot of times we add more chords, but basically what's going on. It's a very traditional sound, good for swing, blues, gypsy jazz, bluegrass, that kind of thing. One of the things you might have noticed that I did there was I did add in some passing tones. Here's the D minor 7 arpeggio. So I might slide into notes, add in some passing tones, or that type of thing. And so let's look at some more situations we can use this arpeggio in. Again, to get more extensions and hence a more interesting sound, you can play the minor 7 arpeggio off of the 3rd of a major 7 chord. So if we play an A minor 7 arpeggio over F major 7, we get the 3rd, the 5th, the major 7, and the 9. What we're going to do is we're going to play that over Girl from Ipanema, and the beginning is, it actually can be played as a major 6 chord. But you can also play it as a major 7. So this progression starts with our F major 7 or F major 6, and we're going to play A minor 7 arpeggio over that. We can hear that works pretty well. So the last thing I wanted to mention about this minor 7 arpeggio is it's very similar to a pentatonic scale. It's basically a pentatonic scale but missing the 4th. It can be used in any situation you would use the pentatonic scale, a minor pentatonic scale basically. So that's it for this video on minor 7th arpeggios. Stay tuned for the next video. I'm going to talk about minor 6th arpeggios, and things are going to get really interesting. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.